Alright, what's up guys? This is Mojo from TOG Productions coming at you today. And I want to talk about the upcoming game, Retaliation, coming September 5th through 7th at Trigger Time Paintball in Columbia. We're going to talk about some safety issues here in this video. At all my past games, I've noticed that no matter how much information you put on the website, you put on the internet, there's still players, they just don't read it, but yet they watch videos. So I decided just to make a video on this, just to go over stress some very important issues. First thing we want to talk about is hydration. Now, this is the first weekend of September in Columbia, South Carolina. It's still going to be hot, unfortunately. Not as hot as it was, say, in August and July, but it's still going to be hot. So hydration is a very important thing. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. It's very important you stay hydrated. You must bring your own water or sports drinks, things you like to hydrate with. You must bring them, okay? I just don't expect to be drinking, just the water out of the coolers that we provide on the field. You must bring your own, guys. I just can't stress this enough. This year, we're not going to let anybody on the field of play unless you either have a Camelback full of water or Gatorade, you have a canteen underside full of water or Gatorade, or you have bottled water, bottles of Gatorade in your backpack. If you don't have one of these three things, you will not be allowed on the field of play. You'll be asked to go get one. There will be food vendors on site selling Gatorade and water, but again, I cannot stress this enough. Bring water, bring Gatorade, stay hydrated, okay? Alright, enough harping on that. Next thing we're going to talk about is goggles, okay? All players under the age of 18, which means 17 and below, must wear full seal ANSI rated goggles, no exceptions, no ands, ifs, or buts, okay? Also, you players that are 16 and under must have face protection. Now, it's hot. I don't expect players to go out and buy a paintball mask. I will allow mesh lower face for you younger players. That's not a problem to me. That's considered full face protection. Also, if you want to go out and just wear a chamal with a mouth guard, go buy you a little football mouth guard, stick in your mouth, put your chamal around your face. That counts for me also. So 18 and up can wear ANSI rated glasses at their discretion. But again, 18 and up, ANSI rated, whatever at their discretion. Below 18 must be full seal ANSI rated goggles. Okay? And also, at no time on the field of play will you take your goggles off. Period. This is non-negotiable. We do not want players getting shot in the eye. So if your glasses fog, your goggles fog, grab a teammate, have them escort you off the field, out of play, take your goggles off, clean them, and walk back onto the field. Red Tactical will be there on site selling stuff. They sell some goggles by Valken that are anti-fog that are very reasonable. I think they're $14. I've been getting a lot of good reviews on them. So, but no goggles taken off the field, taken off your face on the field of play. Period. Okay. All right. Enough harping on that one. Next, we're going to talk about mag safety. This is very important, guys. No mags are allowed in the guns except in two areas. That's the field of play and then the chrono station. Anywhere else, the parking lot, the briefing area, the campgrounds, no mags in your guns, period. No ands, ifs, or buts. Again, this is a non-negotiable thing. Safety is the number one concern for us at TOG Productions. We want all players to be safe. At New Liberty 2, we have players shooting in the wood line from the campgrounds. Guys, that's not cool because a BB can hit a tree, ricochet back, and poke somebody in the eye. So no mags and guns. The chrono station does have a netted area for you to test fire and zero in your guns. It's up by the pro shop. Those of you who were there last year know where it's at. It'll be clearly marked. You can go up there, test fire your guns, whatever. But no mags and guns except in the field of play and in the chrono area. All right, now camo rules. And I've already been getting some questions on the website about this. We have two factions this year. We have Global Incorporated and Zeus Arms. Global Incorporated is your green color uniforms, your BDUs, your Tiger Stripes, your Marpat, etc. Gear color does not matter, but headgear does. This hat I'm wearing is an OD green tactical hat. So you global guys must wear a green hat. You know, this is a woodland field, a lot of trees. When you're out playing in a woodland field, you know, players will pop out behind a tree sometimes, and the headgear is the only thing they can see. So to prevent friendly fire, we want each faction to wear their faction colors on their headgear. Zeus Arms is your tan-based uniforms, your MARPAT, not your MARPAT, your Desert MARPAT, your multicam, your DCUs, you know, Desert ATACs, etc. Also, all your black camos, because we've been getting questions about this, all your black camo, all black can go on Zeus Arms. So, gear color does not matter, but headgear for you guys, you must wear a tan or a black hat on Zeus Arms side. So, that's the camo rules. Okay. Next thing we want to talk about is the tanks. We're having tanks again at this game. Black Poison from Georgia is coming back up again this year, bringing the Black Mamba. They're great guys. They're a lot of fun to play against and play with. The tank rules, there's going to be 10-mile-an-hour speed limit on the road system, 5 mile an hour off the road. Also, no player, again, this is a non-negotiable thing, no players are allowed within 15 feet of the tanks, period. No ands, ifs, or buts. The only exception to that would be is if the tank driver shut the engine off and he motioned for a player to come talk to him. That would be acceptable. Other than that, no player within 15 feet of the tank. Now, there's 4 ways to kill a tank this year. Number 1 is your standard rocket launchers, home built or store bought. This also includes your M203 grenade launchers that shoots the little rubber balls. Those will kill a tank. Landmines that puff smoke. If you have the money to buy one of those, tank runs over it, puffs smoke, tank's dead. Also, I will be providing pie pan landmines for each faction, so many per side. That's the 3rd way. Tank runs over the pie pan, you know, tank's dead and everybody inside is dead. And then the 4th option is going to be home-built IEDs that are contained in a box. Tying a smoke bomb to a stick does not constitute an IED. Solo from Pack Airsoft, who wrote the storyline for this game, he built his own homemade IED. So if you want to build an IED, bring them up to Solo at the game or bring them up to me, show them to us, we'll tell you whether it's good to go or not, okay? But it must be contained in a box, and it's set off by a remote detonation, you know, on a smoke bomb. And again, just if you make those, we encourage that. Just bring them up to us, either me or Solo, on game day. Show them to us, we'll approve them, and we'll go from there, okay? So, Death Stalker Milsim from Savannah, Georgia is bringing a tank. They've contacted me, so I encourage players, if you've got a tank, bring it. Hit me up on the forums or on Facebook at the Op Retaliation page. Let me know what kind of tank it is, and we'll work into the game, okay? All right, enough on the tank rules. Next thing we're going to talk about is the camping rules. Camping is free. It opens at 2 p.m. on Friday, September 5th. The lower field, I've already been to the field. It has been brush hogged, so we got a lot more area to camp this year than we did at New Liberty 2. Okay, the number 2 field owner rule is no open fires, period. They must be contained in a fire barrel, okay? Charcoal grills are allowed, propane grills are allowed, just keep an eye on them. Just no open fires. Don't just pile a bunch of sticks on the ground, light it, and start a fire. That is not allowed, period. We had somebody do that last year, field owner saw it. Now, they were cool about it, they took care of it, but just, he don't want any open fires. There is a fire pit up by the pro shop. They're allowed to come up, build a fire, roast marshmallows, whatever, what have you. Just no open fires must be contained in a barrel, okay? All the camping rules, we're going to talk about alcohol. I got no problems with of age players bringing alcohol. Just do it in moderation, guys. Remember, there's going to be minors there. This is the number 1 field rule for the field owner: no underage drinking. Any minors caught drinking, the cops will be called, okay? But just be responsible, guys. You know, Don't get drunk, go out on the field and play. We know, you know, all the games I've ran, I've never had an issue with this. Everybody's been cool. You know, those of you who know me, I like to sit around campfire in the evenings and drink a beer and talk about the day's events. You know, I usually have a cooler full of Corona, except when a certain team from Savannah, Georgia, drinks all my Corona. But anyway, you're welcome to bring your beer. You know, sit around the campfire. You know, at the end of the day, you know, telling war stories, drinking beer with your buddies. That's totally cool. Okay, so that's it pretty much of the issues I want to go over. Remember, Off Retaliation, September 5th through 7th at Columbia, South Carolina at Cherrytown Paintball. We look forward to seeing you guys there. Registrations will be open by the end of this weekend at www.redtactics.com. Pre-registration, if you pre-register, you get a $5 discount on the field fee, which means you get in for $25, get 2 free raffle tickets. You pay at the field, it's $30, 1 free raffle ticket. So, also, Red Tactics, you know, you can give them a call at the store. The number will be at the end of this video. Order whatever you need for the game. They'll be more than happy to bring it to you, okay? So remember, Off Retaliation, September 5th through 7th. Mark it on your calendars. We hope to see you guys there. You guys have fun.